This is the first episode of Mad News Media with your boy Tate. Yeah, man, this is about to be fun. What I want to do is cover a lot of popular topics and things like that of like every category and every genre or whatever. Whatever's trending, because I like things that's trending because it gets everybody's talking and things like that. It don't always have to be trending, but if it's trending and people's talking about it, I'm gonna talk about it. I really don't want to talk about rappers because I don't think rappers are worth talking about, like this generation rappers, because they just feed off negative attention. But sometimes I will talk about it depending on what it is. I got a few of them that I'm gonna talk about, but I know a lot of media sites tend to cater to them rappers. And, I don't really want to cater to rappers and stuff like that. Even though your boy got bars, I'm going to just leave it at, sports, movies, like the entertainment thing, and less, these rappers do something worth talking about. But yeah, man, it's just gonna be real fun, man. I want everybody to enjoy themselves, and I'm doing it a different way. I'm gonna have my little TV, and I'm gonna have it playing on the TV, so when I'm describing it or whatever, you can see what I'm talking about, and I can do it in real time. And it's not like the reaction video thing. I don't want to do that. If I had a green screen, that'd probably be a little bit better, but it don't really come out right either. This comes out pretty good. If you see my raw face, my handsome face right there, yeah, that's how I want it. So I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna put some, religious stuff in there sometimes, because I gotta stay true to who I am, but it's mostly, just, commentary and like, some comedic things. I have a channel, Madman Tate. On there, I also do the same thing. Excuse me. Oh God, ate some good watermelon. I do the same thing, but it's mostly like challenges and stuff. But this is just strictly news. This is just all news. So it's Mad News Media, and we gonna get it going. I wanted to talk about, in this one, talk about Tupac, the exit Tupac entered Makaveli. It was a letter. I wish I had it, but it's, people always messing stuff up. So, but he just talked about, his enemies and stuff like that, and what he was going through back then with those people. He was naming specific people. Of course he named Puff. That was his enemy to the to the day he died, literally. Talked about Jay-Z, Mobb Deep, talked about Lil Kim, Faith, pretty much everybody, Nas and things like that, and like Wendy Williams and people who he felt backstabbed him, because he was backstabbed, so everybody's talking about that right now. It's kind of floating around, and if you know the history of Pac, then you already know everything. So everybody, keep your head up, because if you keep your head down, you ain't gonna see it coming. That's that Makaveli talk. But yeah, this is the first video going into it. My account for my YouTube, it say 2016, but I haven't been active since then. So like literally, this is the first time I've done something on this channel, and I want people to like, comment, subscribe, support. Try not to be too negative, meaning like leaving certain comments and stuff like that, because people do read them. Like, you can definitely disagree or agree, but leave the certain explicit words out, because YouTube, they taking people channel down and banning people and doing all this old wild stuff. So I can't curse like I usually do, because man. So I'm gonna just try to keep it more clean in a way, because it's gonna go down, because we're gonna see a lot of stuff that happens. And that's what I want to, get into. So I'm gonna get into the next video, and we're gonna get that going. And another thing I want to say too about Tupac, since this is the first video and it's gonna be the person we're talking about. A lot of dudes hate him, but it's expected because they hate, people hate on real people. A lot of people dislike Malcolm X and don't give him credit either. People say Tupac soft, or he was soft, and he wasn't no gangster and all that. And these dudes got all these fairy tale tattoos on their face and never done nothing on their way back to jail and things like that. Sneak attack people. They all suckers, and it's just like y'all just shut up. I'm tired of all the Tupac haters. He wasn't good. His music wasn't this and that. Until y'all can get 100 million, y'all really are irrelevant. Y'all got social media like crazy. Like they didn't have the internet back then. They had the newspaper, Times Herald and stuff like that. Like what y'all had in Louisiana is the same. Herald Times. I thought it was Time. Is Herald Times? I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, I was like what, 6?
Word. Like what else what they got on the East Coast? The big one.
The New York Times?
Is it New York Times?
The newspaper?
Yeah, I don't know. We ain't read the newspaper in so long, man. Like I'm an older dude. I'm 30, turning 31. My wife, she turning 28. But yeah, man, like just shut up, man. Like nobody cares. Like, if the dude was here and active, that's why he had all those songs that, he put out, like Troublesome, he was saying like they fear me in the physical form. They talk a lot of stuff, but that's after I'm gone because they fear me in a physical form. Stuff like that, man. Because now everybody, this media stuff is crazy, man. They got dudes really thinking they tough, and they're just really irritating. All of them. It's just not one dude in particular. It's like all dudes, And I'm not even a fan of Tupac. I'm a student more than anything. I'm not a fan of people. I don't do the fan thing. I don't do none of that. I don't do the idolatry thing. So, but I will take up for people who I like, who I think is raw. And Tupac, Malcolm X, and Bruce Lee, those three dudes, fire, and Shaka Zulu and stuff like that. Very dope. You feel me? So I had to make, that video first or whatever. So yeah, keep y'all mouth shut, man. And everybody else, just come check out me and my videos, man. I'm about to get into the next video, but yeah, this is just that quick little intro, and it's always that first one. They got to be the best one. That's why I put me in, pocketing it. Now what? You know what I mean? How Snoop Dogg should have been back then. You know what I mean? Straight savage like your boy. But this your boy Tate. And I will see you guys in the next video. Always like, comment, subscribe, and be supportive, man. Just don't watch and go. I was talking about that with my wife. People just watch the channels and then they just go. They just leave. You can't do that, man. Support, man. You know what I mean? Unless they whack. Now, if everybody whack, then you just keep moving. But I ain't whack. Never been whack in my life. It's your boy Tate. Hey, I'm out of there.